We are waiting for others to join us.
Hola, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Joanna. Good morning, Joanna.
Good morning.
Good morning. Do you hear us?
No hablo inglés yo, por español.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All those who joined here, I believe there was no issue with the link.
No, nothing is wrong with the link. The link is fine.
So let me send the link again to these people.
I think the network or their fault, but the link is very clear.
All right. So, pardon, meanwhile, we can just, network while I try to resolve this issue for some of others to join us.
I saw that 80 members wants to join with us, but how many people now our members are joining with us already?
It's nine only yet. So nine members have joined so far.
Shall we wait 5 minutes and we can talk something? I'm from Sri Lanka with Dr. Syed.
Okay,
and Queen Nina, Mother Nina, already I knew her. She's our Global United Peace and Justice Organization. She also members there.
Yeah, she was also supposed to join us today. And meanwhile, I'm sending the link to everyone in the group again. And I'll appreciate if you guys continue, networking with each other, so that we have good utilization of time. Shanti, would you please tell us something about yourself, your background, what you're working for, anything about yourself?
Fine. I'm from Sri Lanka, and I was past year 30 years. I was worked with the civil war. That means that we had a civil war in my country. That is racism issue. So I'm a humanitarian wage work for them, for both parties. And my education qualification, I'm professional for the sociologist, and I'm also social worker as well. And I have one son, and my husband passed away 8 years ago. And myself and my son is living, but we are working together two different ways, right? I'm social side, he's an entrepreneur, and it's a good family. And I would like to, this is the all over the world, ladies that comes together, and thank you for Miss Sayer to organize with that, right? So I was working with the NGO field. That time, more time, we had a lot of NGO, international NGOs. I was working the international community of the Red Cross and UNHCR. So then I got the good opportunities to work there, work with them. As well, now already I'm not retired time like that. I'm working, still I'm working.
That's wonderful. What a rich background you have, Ms. Shanti. And I'm so glad to. Yeah.
You asking me which background?
Yeah, that's perfectly okay. That's all that we want to know, I believe, about each other. So thank you for introducing yourself. I myself, Dr. Shagufta Jabeen, and I'm a training consultant. Also, I run an NGO and I work on youth leadership as well as women development and environment. So it's the three strands that I'm working on. my focus area of work is mainly the rural areas. And today, I believe we are going to have more people also, but I'm one of the speakers also, in which I am going to talk about two major projects that we held in the rural areas of Pakistan.
You're from Pakistan, yeah,
I'm from
very
Pakistan.
close. So that same background I have, that's women empowerment, women and child, girl child, as well as youth, boys and girls, is working. Now we are little bit, our country is the financially corrupted, and that is good. Your background is the same background myself as. Yeah.
Perfect. Anybody else who would like to introduce?
Yes,
Please.
I'd like to introduce myself.
Yes, Agnes.
Okay, my name is Ambassador Agnes Cannon. I am the ambassador to Liberia for human rights. I run 2 NGOs, and I help young ladies, street kids, and we have a program we're trying to launch about teach a girl a pad, to help a girl with pad in the rural areas, because there's a lot of girls that's not aware of those things, and that's a help to stop early child pregnancy. So we have to teach them how to take care of themselves and what they need to do. So definitely I'm an advocate for youth empowerment, to help the youth create jobs, empower them. And it's just a lot of like global women thing. That's why I joined this organization, because we're all for the same cause, helping to make the world a better place and helping the young generation, empowering them, and just be a help to the single mom, the widows, a lot of people that need help. Some they don't have anybody to talk to. So I have a panel that we do talk, that the youth come and express. And we have also young ambassador training class that I give, how to be a good ambassador for your country, how to be a peace carrier for your country, how do we maintain peace and keep the pregnancy rate down among the young ladies. So these are the things I'm involved in, completely an advocate for the unfortunates. So I enjoy my job, because it's connected to human rights. So when things are not going right, we can discuss it and we can find solution. How do we help to solve the problem in our country?
How lovely. And I see, I'm always so glad to meet the like-minded people, all those, motivated women who want to help other women and who really have a certain dream in their life, and they really want to pursue it for some selfless reasons, for the sake of humanity. So such a player knowing about you, Agnes. Anybody else who would like to volunteer? This is the time that we are filling in, waiting for others. we'll wait for, yeah.
Good evening, my leaders.
Good evening.
I am Dr. Solange Mamsi from South Africa. I am the founder of Nyema Foundation. The Gracious Women, we are based in Africa. The founder of African Women Leader. What we're doing, I put all the leaders together in Africa. We're dealing with advocacy, we're dealing with social cohesion, and we're dealing with young. Our advocacy depend with, especially we are based into, we advocate for refugee in Africa. We advocate for everyone in South Africa except the refugees. So it's divide times 2. I'm a chairperson of children's sector as well in South Africa. What we're dealing with the kids, we're dealing to, from certain age, from 8 to 25. We give them education. We're dealing with social cohesion. advocacy, and we treat them from girl to be a mother, from boy to be a father, different things we're dealing. I am activist on gender-based in South Africa. I am again the leader of the chairperson of OPISA in Southern Africa. Actually, I got more headed, so I don't know if I can mention one by one, but our mission and the vision is to fix another women crowd, just to stand with the women, to see their needs, to see how women can join together and help each other, to lift another women, especially in Africa. Before, our women was like the women just the mother at home and cook and do something. But this new generation, we don't want the women to stay at home. We need women, wife to be a wife, mother, and strong leader and entrepreneur to stand for their future and for the new generation. Thank you so much. I can stop.
Thank you very much, Dr. Solange. And I see Dr. Syed has also joined us, and Shanti also raised hand. Is there anything that you want to share?
Yeah, I want to ask something, humble request for everybody. Introducing yourself. Please, camera on, then we can see each other.
It's a very good suggestion. When you introduce yourself, please turn the camera on. And whenever there is some problem of signals, maybe then we will request you to turn it off. So please.
Okay, thank you, Dr.
Shagufta.
Okay.
Yeah, you can call me Jabeen also. Whatever is easy to call, whatever is easy to pronounce.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Do I see Dr. Syed here? Yes.
I saw that she's joined.
Dr. Syed, hello. I see the respected Queen Mother Nina Womack also. Dr. Syed, do you see us? Can you hear?
Hello. Yeah. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Just now I joined the meeting because I have a trouble. I had a trouble.
All right. So do we start the formal meeting?
With the phone.
Yeah. With the formal.
All right. Perfect. So we start now formally and meanwhile, those who want to join us, they will continue joining us. I understand different time zones, and sometimes the signals are problematic. So people may join us at their convenience, but I believe we are good to go. So formally, I welcome you all. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. And welcome to the Global United Women's Council's first and introduction meeting. And we are delighted to have you all here today as we come together to celebrate and empower women across the globe. I believe only women can empower other women. So that's one thing that we have in common, and that's one purpose of gathering today. So we'll start with the national anthem of Sri Lanka. So we suppose that we all stood together in the respect of Sri Lankan national anthem, and that was to show our unity and respect for our nations. And now I invite the traditional lamplighting ceremony. It's a beautiful tradition of Sri Lanka, and I invite all participants to again stand and respect this solemn ceremony. We have some special guests with us. With the lamplighting, we have already started our event, and now I invite for the formal welcome to everyone. I would give a
a
small welcoming note, and that is
that I have
that
been
I
with
have been
Dr.
with
Syed
Dr.
for
Syed
quite
for
some
quite
time
some
now,
time
and I
now,
have
and I
seen
have
her
seen her
holding
holding
wonderful
wonderful
gatherings on
gatherings
global
on global
peace, on
peace,
women
on women
empowerment,
empowerment,
and
and
today's
today's
program is
program
all
is all
about
about
women.
women.
The
The
point
point
is
is
that
that
we
we
share all
share
the good
all the
work
good
that
work
we are
that we are
doing
doing
in our
in
own
our own
communities, in
communities,
our
in
own
our own
countries,
countries,
for two
for two
purposes.
purposes.
One,
One,
that is
that
going
is
to
going to
encourage
encourage
other women
other women
also
also
to do
to do
something
something
in their
in their
society,
society,
something
something
similar.
similar.
And the
And the
other thing
other
is
thing
to
is to
really
really
know, to be
to be
encouraged
encouraged
that
that
how
how
even one
even
single
one
woman
single woman
who has
who
the
has
light
the
of
light of
passion in her
passion in
heart
her heart
can make
can
a
make a
difference in
difference in
society
society
and can
and
make
can make
difference in the
difference in the
lives of
lives
so
of
many
so many
others.
others.
So one
So one
empowered
empowered
woman
woman
can change
can
the
change
life
the
and
life and
destiny
destiny
of many
of
other
many
women
other women
as
as
well
well
as
as
many other
many other
families.
families.
So
So
today,
today,
in our
in
formal
our formal
introductions,
introductions,
we would
we would
get to
get
know
to
all
know
the
all the
wonderful
wonderful
works
works
that each
that
one of
each one
us
of
is
us is
doing.
doing.
And then we
And then
also
we
have
also have
four
four
esteemed
esteemed
speakers with
speakers with
us
us
who will
who
talk
will
on
talk
different
on different
topics.
topics.
So with
So with
this, I
this,
would
I would
invite
invite
Dr.
Dr.
Syed
Syed
to deliver
to
Yeah.
an
deliver an
introduction, an
an
introductory
introductory
speech
Yes.
speech
with
with
everyone. Thank
everyone.
you.
Thank you.
Okay, dear. Thank you very much, Dr. Jabdi. And thank you very much to all of you. We welcome to our all other uh, great lady stars who attended at this great meeting today. Today will be a historic day for us. That 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 is, isn't it? It is very special for us to unite as a woman for the advancement at the people at the world. Not only this, making great history of us for your words, for your voice, your ideas, your positive dreams too, will will also make our, our history. I wish to uh, I wish to thank to all of you.
Dr.
Yes,
Syed,
Dr. Syed,
you are
you are
I
audible.
wish
audible.
to talk, just a minute. I wish to talk about if the world is to save, we wish should be saved it. I hope to speak based on the thing that if is we save the world, we will also save ourselves. Today we are all together for a very important fact, and we believe that perhaps this opportunity will not be impossible to create an important meeting for the people of the world in the near future. It is no secret. The main purpose of creating this organization is that women who are special human group living in this world have to face various injustice due to the existence in this world, and the careless attitude of some of whole progressive people towards woman is extremely it is on the side. On the other hand, a woman is a human being who is mentally strong and can face any challenges. Is insane saying that women are born all kind of subjects into today's world society. That is art and culture, health, food and nutrition, study and philosophy, uh, religious, family culture, love, strength, hope, experiences, and growth of human society, peace, conservation, etc. From conception of the child in the womb until that child is born into the world and become a young person, the woman is being all the processes such as mental development, physical development, social relations, etc. According to that, we can introduce the woman as someone who creates the world. It is pity that such strong women are still undervalued in many societies of the world. Wrapping of the woman talk about talk for today. Let's talk a little about why she should be united. Great women, they are great women. We have a lot of work to do for this world. A woman takes on the roles of a mother, wife, sister, as a friend, as a daughter, etc. And does a lot of work in her personal life. But some cannot be done on a personal level. And for that, there are tasks that we have to perform collectively. That is, standing up for injustice and happen to others and rising voice. Gathering and rising voice for world peace. If there is a violation of human rights, dealing with and giving necessary instructions, working to prevent environmental disasters. We have to be organized nationally and internationally to implement this process. Come and join us for the betterment of women of the world and betterment of the current people. Let us work together to preserve the world and all other heritages. If we save the world, we will also let's save our mother world. Best wishes to you all. Thank you very much, dear. Have a nice day to you all.
Thank you very much, Dr. Syed, for this insightful introduction. It was very motivating, of course, and we fully agree and believe that the women need to come forward to bring that desired change, whether it is in the field of global peace, whether it is in the field of social and women development, or whether it is in the area of environment and sustainability. So thank you very much again. Meanwhile, before we move on to our guest speakers, we have a very small message related to global peace, and that is what I'm going to show at the moment. And after watching this very small video, we'll move on to our guest speakers. The video is all about stopping the war. We are not in favor of wars. We want the wars to be ended so that humanity prospers. So join Stop the War movement. That is the message that we want to share with the world. Okay. Now in today's session, we have many distinguished speakers, and I would like to invite
our Dr. Our Nina Womack is there. Queen Mother Nina.
Queen Mother Nina Womack. We would love to hear from you. So please go ahead. It's all yours. Thank you very much.
Thank you. One moment. Okay. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes, we hear you, and we are so glad to have you with us.
I'm glad to be here. Thank you so much, Dr. Syed, for the invitation to speak. My name is Dr. Syed. Can you put your phone on mute? It has a lot of feedback. Dr. Syed, can you please mute your phone?
Hello.
Yes, can you mute your phone? It's giving a lot of noise, feedback.
Okay, dear. Okay.
Yes.
I'm muting
Thank
her.
Okay, thank you. I'm Queen Mother Nina Womack. I am a native of Los Angeles, California, but I am also a crowned royal queen in Ghana, West Africa. And my position is a development queen, which means I'm responsible for the socioeconomic development of that community in Ghana. But because of my passion for Africa overall, I am here to bring development throughout the continent. So I work with about community members in over 13 countries in Africa. Um, First and foremost, my background is in media and entertainment growing up here in Los Angeles, which is called Hollywood. We have an area, in Hollywood. So I've worked primarily in entertainment, putting on cultural festivals, making documentaries. I'm also an actress and I'm a humanitarian. So I would say about 2017, 2018, I started a holistic wellness organization in addition to my media company. It's called Let's Be Whole. And we teach underserved communities about alternative health and wellness, healing through yoga, mindfulness, herbs, proper nutrition. And within that program, I recover food that is on the verge of being wasted. As we know, like here in America, over 40% of food is wasted into the landfills and it's perfectly edible. So my organization recovers that food from grocery stores and from farms, and we serve it to the people freely because I'm concerned about their health and nutrition. In addition, I'm working on agriculture projects in Africa, aligning with thousands of farmers so we can build a sustainable, sovereign food system. People in Africa, as well as the African diaspora in America and all over the world, do not have control of their food systems. And that's a grave concern of mine because any catastrophe could happen, as we see what happened with Ukraine, how that upset the food system. It's important that every ethnicity, every culture around the world have control of their own food system. So I'm an activist, a food justice activist, and out here regularly, putting forth resources and everything so we can produce our own food. In addition to my own companies, which is entertainment and agriculture, and my health and wellness company, I also am on the board of other people's organizations, a lot of NGOs in Africa. So, for example, I'm the global director of women's affairs for an NGO called One Map Africa, and that's based in Ghana, although we have chapters all around the world. And so my job in that position is to make sure that women are empowered with their needs. And so a lot of women in Africa are in farming, and I know it's the same in India too as well. And so they need the tools and the knowledge to be able to be empowered to continue to grow food. Some concerns of mine is the lack of access to land for some women. There are human rights issues that are being violated as far as women not having equal rights when it comes to land ownership. So we have to band together as women all over the world and stand in solidarity to speak out about these things, to speak out about inequality, and we can only do it together as one, but it's very important that we do because these are violations of human rights. We need to look at every aspect, every sector in society and see how women are included. Let's look at inclusion when it comes to sports, for example. A lot of the male industries, let's get our young children, our young girls, seeing the possibilities that they can also do the same thing. I was just watching a documentary, a very moving documentary last week. This NGO that trains youth in construction, they trained this girl. This young girl, she happened to be in Ghana, and so she went through the training, and now she has her own construction company, and she's laying down tiles as the owner. She's laying down floor tiles in businesses in Ghana, in homes. And she was saying on the documentary, I never thought it was possible. I never thought that I could own a construction company, that I could be laying down these tiles on the floor myself. So it goes to show you that we are strong. We do have strength. We can do some of these same careers and jobs that men do. Today, I was reading an article about women in football and soccer and how they are excelling. So it's important for us to really start at the grassroots level, start with the young generation, and let them know that we are all the same. We have male chromosomes, we have female chromosomes, we are equals. And so I am committed as an activist for standing up for our women's rights and letting the world know that we are equal to men. And please respect us as the queens that we are. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Queen Mother Nina Womack. And what an inspirational conversation that you had. And we are so proud of the work that you're doing and the impact that you have on the women. And I fully agree that when it comes of human rights, then it food
food
security
security
and
and
food
food
justice
justice
is
is
equally
equally
important.
important.
Yes.
We have
We
to
have
also
to also
uplift,
uplift
and we have
and
to
we have to
empower
empower
the other
the other
women,
women,
not only
not
to be
only to
able
be
to
able
talk
to
about
talk about
themselves,
themselves,
but
but also
to be
to
able
be
to
able to
earn,
earn,
to be able to
independent
financially,
financially, to be able,
to be
to be
financially
financially
influential. So
influential. So
financial
financial
inclusion is
inclusion is
obviously a
obviously
top
a top
priority.
priority.
I fully
I fully
agree that
agree that
you have to
you
take
have to take
one step
one step
at a
at a
time, but
time,
take
but
that
take
one
that
step
one
in
step in
faith,
faith,
and
and
there
there
is
is
always
always
light
light
at
at
the other end of the tunnel when you are
when you
fully
are fully
involved in
involved
it.
in it.
And
And
with
with
your
your
multifaceted
multifaceted
profile,
profile,
I
I
believe the
believe the
community is
community is
gonna
gonna
continue
continue
benefiting
benefiting
from
from
your
your
passion, from
passion,
your
from your
work,
work,
and at the
and at
same
the same
time, you
time, you
stand as an
stand as an
inspiration for
inspiration
all
for
other
all other
women
women
around the
around
world
the world
also.
also.
Thank you very
Thank you
much.
very much.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm happy to be here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So,
So,
um, I
I
believe we
believe
are all
we are all
inspired.
inspired.
We
We
are
are there,
there,
you know,
to really
to
get
really
that
get that
flame up
flame up
from each
from each
other.
other.
And
And
now,
now
I would
I
like
would like
to
to
move to our
move to
next
our next
speaker, and
speaker,
let's
and
see
let's
if we
see if we
have.
have
We
we
welcome our
welcome
chief
our chief
guest,
guest,
Parin
Parin
Somani,
Somani,
and
and
it's all
it's
over
all
to
over
you. We
to
would
you.
love
We
to
would
hear
love to
from
hear
you
from
and the
you and the
wonderful work
wonderful
that
work
you're
that you're
doing.
doing.
Please,
Please,
it's all
it's all
yours.
yours.
Wonderful. Thank you, Shagufta, Dr. Shagufta. It's lovely to hear all of you. I have to apologize for very any inconvenience caused to you. Dr. Syed, I'm really sorry because I have traveled from London to India and my daughter has gone ill. She has been vomiting for the whole night, and we have a tough and challenging to come to one state to another state in India right now. So unfortunately, I did not get chance to connect with you at all. So please accept my apology to you and the whole team. My name is Dr. Parin Somani. I'm the professor as a visiting professor in many other universities. I'm the director for the London Organization of Skill Development, where we help the people in a different areas. Like we bring them people together at the Oxford University, Harvard University, and Cambridge University, where we have a live conferences, plus they can be on a hybrid as well. Also, we are offering to our participants who would like to publish their research paper in the Global Research Journal. London Organization is a father company, and under them, there are 7 different initiatives what we help. Another initiative is to do with the skill flex courses, where anybody wants to have their own courses and wants to have a passive income. We help them, we support them, and they can put the courses on the LOSD website and their website so they can recognition. Also, we have got a skills life programs, which is going to be coming up at the Cambridge University from 7th till 10th of August 2024. So in that program, it's similar like a TEDx. If anybody knows how the TEDx works, it's exactly like the TEDx version, but it's called a skills life. You will be given 8 to 12 minutes to talk about any story with a skill and inspire the audience around the world. That program is happening on the 9th of August. And in that program, we are encouraging many people to be the part of this event and inspire others. We have got a global research conferences where we do the conference 3 times in a year with the different universities. We only work with the 3 universities. Number 1 is the Harvard, number 2 Oxford, and number 3 is Cambridge. So the Cambridge University conference is also taking place from 7th is on online. 8th is a networking program. 9th and 10th is going to be at the King's College in the Cambridge University. Also, we do book publishing. So anybody wants to publish their books, we help them out. Recently, London Organization of Skill Development came up with a very good innovation by bringing 20 authors together. They write one chapter, and in one chapter, they have got up to 10 pages, and they can do more work about a story about the forgiveness. They have got 2 books coming up, a book of forgiveness and a book of gratitude. So that book is also coming out soon. And you can become an editor of that book as well. If something things that interest you, you can connect with us, or Dr. Syed, you can connect with her, and we can support you on that as well. If anybody wants to write a book, we also help them to write a book as well. And we do have a scholars from the Cambridge and Oxford University who can write the whole chapter and support you to make your book ready, your dream comes true. We also do the well-being retreat for the business people. So when you are working very hard as an entrepreneur on a small businesses, your mental health needs to be rejuvenated. So we help them with the different talks which inspires them to be a successful entrepreneur, like how to be a millionaire, how to be a successful leader, how to take care of your mental health. So these are the things we help them and to for them to grow. So this, and then we also have recognition called the London Organization of Skill Development with the LOSD Excellence Award. So that award ceremony is also taking place on the 9th of August at the Cambridge University. In December, from 30th of November till 7th or 8th of December, we have a plan to take the conference at Harvard University in Boston, United States. So if anybody would like to join us over there, they are planning to do like a 3 days or 4 days training for the leadership and a training for the skill development as well. Plus, there will be conferences, LOSD Excellence Award as well, and they will also have a Skills Life program. So we come up with the different things. And also one important thing I would like to share, that in 2023, LOSD have done recognition in the Guinness World Book of Record. 23 positive change maker in the world 2023, and that book has also become the bestseller in Amazon. So if you just go to that Amazon link, you'll be able to see that as well, which is you can
find out who are the 23 people. Also, this year they have launched, that book was launched at the Lord's Cricket Ground in London, in very nicely, beautifully. The award was given to all the offline people and online as well. The name was called out. Even Dr. Syed was one of the part of the awardee. So in 2024, we came up with a event called 24 Prominent Personalities. So that book has also been recognized in the Amazon coffee table book. And now next year, this is going to be coming up. I appreciate if you think you know someone and you think that person is eligible, please nominate. And that is, we're looking for 25 thought leaders, 25 thought leaders of the world in 2025. They have to be like a big hierarchy people who have changed the world, who has helped the society to grow. And yes, there will be a lot of options available if people are interested. So, and I'm also Mrs. India for 2021. Mrs. Enigma World for 2022. I was being crowned by Aditi Gowatri and Mahek Chal for Mrs. Universe 2022. And also, I've worked with many Bollywood stars like Jayaprada, Malaika Arora, Arbaz Khan, Govinda. There are a lot of celebrities I work with them. I have authored 21 books, and I have got 2 PhD and 6 honorary doctorates, and I love helping the society. 3 mottos have really helped me how I can help the society at large. Number one, my motto is that I want to help the society until my last breath, but I can't do it myself. I need people like you, Dr. Syed, and everybody who are on the line and off the line to support me. And that's my second motto, which brings me out. By working together, we can make a positive global change. And the 3 areas I cover: women empowerment, youth development, and education. So thank you very much, Dr. Saeed and the team, for inviting me here today. It is my immense pleasure to be part of this beautiful event organized by Dr. Saeed and her team. So I think Dr. Saeed needs a big round of applause from all of us, that how lovely she is doing the work, and we all want to be part of her event. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Professor Parin. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Thank you very much,
Thank you very
Dr.
much,
Parin
Dr. Parin
Somani.
Somani.
And
Again,
very
very
inspirational, I
inspirational,
would say,
I
and
would say, and
a career
a
full of
career full of
achievements and
achievements
full of
and full of
inspiration for other
inspiration
women
for other
also.
women also.
I was
I
just
was
really
just
thrilled
really
to know
thrilled
that
to
you
know
have your
that you have
doctorate
your
in
doctorate
six
in six
subjects,
subjects,
not to speak of
not to
one or
speak of
two.
one or two.
I really don't
I
know how
really
do you
don't know
get
how
that
do you get that
energy, and
energy,
you're doing
and you're
so much
doing
of
so much of
wonderful work,
wonderful
which
work, which
definitely
definitely
shows you
shows you
as
as
a
as a
beacon
beacon
in the
in
world
the
of
world of
research,
research,
and
and
especially
especially
encouraging others
encouraging
also
others also
to join the
to
research.
join
I
the
mean,
research. I
writing
mean, writing
21 books is
21
again
books is
not a
again
joke.
not a joke.
So I
So
believe
I believe
there's a lot
there is
that
a
we can
lot that we can
really
really
learn from each
learn from
other's
each other's
strengths.
strengths.
You also
You
talked
also
about
talked
the
about the
skills life and
skills
the
life
skills
and the skills
development. You
development.
are
You
into
are into
education,
education,
skills,
skills,
women
women
empowerment,
empowerment,
research,
research,
lots of other
lots of other
areas.
areas.
Um,
Um,
I mean,
I mean,
with your
with
that
your that
invitation
invitation
for
for
the
the
skills
skills
development
development
program,
program,
I believe
I
our
believe our
participants also
participants
would
also
love to
would love
know
to know,
if they
if
cannot
they
go to the
cannot go to the
Boston,
Boston,
in
in
person, how
person,
can they
how can they
benefit from the
benefit from
event
the event
online,
online,
remotely? So in
remotely?
our
So in our
question answer
question answer
session,
session,
we would love
we would
to
love
know
to
about
know
that
about that
also.
also.
It also
It
reminds
also
me I was
reminds me
there
I was
only
there only
for
for
small amount
small
of
amount of
time. It was
time.
like
It was like
1 month
1 month
program on
program on
leadership
leadership
at
at
Hugze,
Hugze,
Boston,
Boston,
and I have
and
very
I have
fond
very fond
memories of
memories
that.
of that.
You're working
You're
with
working with
amazing
amazing
institutions.
institutions.
So
So
we are really
we are
pleased
really
and proud
pleased
to
and
have you
proud to
here.
have you here.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Shagufta.
Thank
Hi,
you.
I had my hand up. I was asking if she can put the name of the platform in the chat because I didn't understand what she was saying.
All right.
All right.
Okay. What would you like me to add on the chat?
You said it was a platform with skills
Yes.
training, and if someone had
Now,
a courses that
so
they wanted to put on there.
yes. So if you, how can I, one second, let me go. A chat.
Or you could spell it out, but you just
Yeah,
said it
yeah,
so
I
quick.
can say www
Mhm.
dot
L for Lima, O for Oscar, S for sugar, D for Delta. LOSD dot co dot UK. That's our website.
Okay, thank you. So losd.o.uk.
.co.
That's right. That's the
Yeah.
website.
Yeah.
Dot co. Yeah. Dot
.co.
co. Dot yeah. Dot co. Dot uk. And also, if you want to email us, we can send you some more details. You can make a note of it. It's admin, ADIN, admin at sign LOSD dot co dot uk.
All right, thank you so much.
And where are you from, Nina?
I'm from Los Angeles, California, the
Oh,
US. Mhm.
wonderful. I was just there last month in New York at
Oh, nice.
Chiprani. I was invited by the Forbes magazine.
Oh, nice. Oh, for an interview or was it an event?
Yes, it was for the summit, and they wanted me to be part of it. So they invited me as a CEO of the LOSD because I think so they were very inspired with the LOSD work. So they were very,
Wonderful.
they wanted to know more about it. Nina, if you can give your details, we can do one to one as well. Not a problem. So I can
Okay.
support you, whatever, how we can support. There's a book going on, a very interesting book that you can be part of it. There are a lot of people who are coming in the Cambridge conference, upcoming one. So
Mm.
if that interests you, we can work, we can talk about it. So just say hello to me on that
Yeah, I'll
email.
put it in the chat. Okay. Oh,
All
Yeah.
on
right.
the email.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. So
Right.
that's why we have
Perfect.
such
Okay.
So that's why
platforms,
we
and I
have such
Fine.
believe we are gonna
platforms. I believe we are going to
exchange more views
exchange more
towards the
views towards
question
the
answer session. Also,
question answer
we
session.
have
Also,
our
we have
third
our
speaker with
third
us,
speaker with us,
Agnes.
Agnes.
Yes, Agnes,
Yes,
are you
Agnes.
ready to
Are you
share?
ready to share?
Please turn your
Please turn
video
your
on if you
video
can.
on if you can.
Yes, okay. Hello,
Hello.
Hello.
hello. I'm Agnes Cannon. I was based in the US. I run an NGO, but I was selected to be ambassador to US, to Liberia for human rights. So I'm in Liberia now. We have two nonprofit organizations helping the young ladies how to prepare themselves. I have a private company. I'm a mother of two, grandmother of three. So I enjoy helping young ladies, helping the street kids, empowering the youth because they are the future of tomorrow. And we have a new government in Liberia. So we're trying to open up entrepreneurship for the youth. There's a lot of graduates, they don't have a job. So we started a program, a new young ambassadors. We're training them how to go into the rural areas, how to talk to the girls, how to sustain from early pregnancy. So we're doing a program how to pad a girl, teach them how to use the pad, teach them how to use the pad and how to control themselves, sustain themselves, make their empowerment. We're building a sewing school, teaching them how to go to sewing school to build a career. We have to teach these young women how to take care of themselves independently financially instead of being on the streets, being prostitutes and all that. We're trying to get them off the street. We have classes for them and it has been successful. So we still trying to build up because we're trying to raise funds because we are NGOs. So we don't get like a salary. So we have funders, supporters that help us to make this dream come true. We've had 2 graduation classes. We are very proud of the girls. They are going into the workforce. We'll continue to push until we get every girl off the street or every girl educated to be able to be independent, to be able to work for themselves, to be able to take care of themselves. Don't depend on a man. I'm a mother of 2. I'm a divorcee. So I had to learn how to do all this because I was married. My husband did everything. When I got divorced, it was like, how do I take care of myself? And I'm well educated. So I had to go back into the workforce, and it wasn't easy for me with all these degrees. So just imagine somebody who doesn't have no education. So we have to, you don't have to be in a violent or domestic relationship because you can't take care of yourself. You have to learn a trade, go out there and make it happen. It's very possible. And like I said, we had 2 successful graduation classes, and they're doing well because we check on each girls that graduate from the program. So that's what we're doing. We have extended ourselves to the president, the new president. He's looking into some way of helping the program because it's helping him. We're going to the rural areas, different areas to educate these girls, to teach them about themselves. So it's becoming very successful. We are pushing it, teaching their independency, teaching them how to come together because we're sisters. We all are sisters. We all show responsibility for each other. So when we're in the training class, what you don't know, we take the fast and let the fast help the slow ones, and it's working out. So we have done a very good job, and we stay improving ourselves. AGATHA, African Global Village Alliance, is the name of the nonprofit organization. I'm the founder and the CEO of the organization. So we are really, and I'm happy to be part of this women movement. I see that it's a lot of Dr. have really encouraged me, and I think together we can build nation globally. We can make a change, because we all have this sisterly spirit. We are there to encourage each other. As you encourage us, we'll go back and encourage our young ones. So I appreciate everybody's time and the opportunity to be on this platform today. I'm very happy.
Thank you very much,
Thank you very
Agnes.
much, Agnes.
You indeed
You
present
indeed present
a
a
story of
story of
self-empowerment
self-empowerment
yourself initially,
initially,
and then
and
the
then the
task
task
you have
that you
taken
have
up
taken
to
up to
empower other
empower
young
other
women
young women
to address the issues of early
issues of early
pregnancy, and
pregnancy, and
instead of
instead
being
of being
abandoned,
abandoned,
how to bring
how to
them,
Yes,
bring them,
from
from
street to
street to
safe
safe
spaces,
spaces,
how
how
to,
to,
exactly.
bring them
bring
from
them from
dependency
dependency
to
to
independence,
independence,
and how
and how
to,
Yes,
to,
bring them in
bring them
the,
in the,
offer
offer
financial
financial
empowerment to them.
empowerment to them.
That's
exactly.
That's
great.
great.
And
And
no doubt,
no doubt,
together we can
together we
make the
can make the
difference.
difference.
So thank
So
you very
thank
much,
you very much,
Agnes.
Agnes.
Now,
Thank you
Now,
so much.
our
our
next
next
speaker
speaker
is
is
myself.
myself.
Okay.
So I
So I
invite
invite
now
now
Dr.
Dr.
Shagufta
Shagufta
to share,
share,
the work
the
that
work
he's
that
doing.
she's
So
doing.
thank
So
you very
thank you
much
very much
for
for
your
your
time and
time and
attention,
attention,
everyone.
everyone.
First of
First of all,
thank you, Dr.
thank you, Dr.
Syed,
Syed,
for
for
providing us with
providing
this
us with this
opportunity.
opportunity.
And
And
I'm
I'm
basically
basically
a
a
learning
learning
consultant
consultant
and a
and a
social
social
entrepreneur. I
entrepreneur.
have
I
two
have two
companies
companies
where the
where
whole
the whole
focus is
focus is
capacity
capacity
building.
building.
So
So
my
my
training
training
company
company
does the
does the
capacity
capacity
building in
building in
education
education
sector as
sector
well
as
as in
well as in
corporate
corporate
sector,
sector,
and we
and
offer
we offer
capacity
capacity
building
building
from
from
employee
employee
level to
level to
managerial
managerial
level to
level to
leadership
leadership
level.
level.
And then
And then
the
the
second
second
company, which is
company, which is
basically an
basically an
NGO,
NGO,
has three focus points. Is the women development, is youth
is the
leadership,
women
and
development,
then
youth
it's
leadership,
environmental
and then it's
sustainability.
environmental
So
sustainability.
in youth
So
in
in
women
youth
development,
in as
we
women
are
development,
working in
we are
different parts
working
of
in different
Pakistan
parts of
with rural
Pakistan
women,
with rural
and
women.
we are
And
targeting
we
a
are
very different
targeting a
kind of
very
gap
different
We work with the
We work
educated
with the
rural women.
educated
Okay,
rural
why rural
women.
women?
Okay,
Because
why
in
rural women?
Pakistan,
Because in Pakistan,
more than 60% of women live in rural
more than
areas of the country.
60% of women live in rural areas of the country.
And if you look at the demography,
if you look at
it's
the
less than
demography, it's
50%
less
of
than
women
50%
who
of
really
women
are
who really
educated,
are educated,
although they make
although they make
49% of the
49%
population,
of the population,
which is roughly
which is
50-50.
roughly 50-50.
So while
So
we have so
while
many
we have
more
so
women in
many
rural
more women
area,
in rural
there are
area, there
again
are
two groups
again
in
two groups
the
in
country. One is
the
the
country. One
educated
is the
ones, and the other
educated
is
ones, and the other is
not very,
not
not
very,
quite
not
educated or
quite
not very well
educated or not
educated.
very well educated.
So
So
those who are not
those who
earning
are not
much,
earning
we do
much,
their
we do
capacity
their
building
capacity building
through their
through
personal
their
grooming,
personal
through their
grooming, through
professional
their
grooming,
professional
and we
grooming, and
ensure
we
that
ensure
they
that
get
they
better
get
job
better
placement
job
and they
placement
earn
and they
better.
earn better.
And that
And
impacts
that
their
impacts
complete
their complete
family.
family.
The second,
The
which is
second,
very
which is very
important,
important,
that is
that is
focusing on
focusing on
mothers
mothers
and to-be
and to-be
mothers
mothers
on the
on the
parenting
parenting
skills.
skills.
Why so?
Why so?
Because
Because
64% of our
64% of our
population is now
population is
under the
now
age of
under the
30.
age of 30.
And we
And
look at
we
that
look at
youth
that
bulge
youth
as
bulge as a
either
either
potential
potential
benefit
benefit
or a
or
potential
a potential
threat
threat
if not
if not
groomed well.
groomed well.
So we are
So we are
targeting
targeting
parenting skills
parenting
of
skills of
mothers,
mothers,
and we
and we
empower, and
empower,
this
and
is the
this is the
agency of
agency of
mothers
mothers
that we
that we
highlight.
highlight.
We offer
We
7
offer
weeks
7 weeks
training
training
program
program for them,
and that
and that
covers not
covers not
only
only
parenting and
parenting and
mentoring
mentoring
skills,
skills,
but it
but
also
it also
focuses on their
focuses
own
on their
mental,
own mental,
emotional,
emotional,
spiritual health,
spiritual health,
their
their
well-being,
well-being,
their
their
financial
financial
literacy, how
literacy,
to
how
really
to
ensure
really
how to
ensure
live
how
on
to
a
live on
budget,
a budget,
and
and
entrepreneurship if they
entrepreneurship
have
if
any
they have any
skills,
skills,
then how
then
to
how to
showcase those
showcase
skills
those
in
skills in
entrepreneurial
entrepreneurial
manner.
manner.
Meanwhile,
Meanwhile,
Agnes, will you
Agnes, will
please
you
mute
please mute
your mic?
your
I'm
mic?
gonna
I'm
put you
gonna
on
put
mute.
you on mute.
Okay.
Okay.
Um,
Um,
so we
So
really
we
see
really see
amazing
amazing
results because
results
after
because after
7
7
weeks,
weeks,
the women,
the
they
women, they
really
really they're
they're totally
totally
transformed
transformed
from
from
staying at
staying at
home and
home
being
and
not
being
very
not very
confident.
confident.
They really
They really
emerged as
emerged
very
as very
confident ladies.
confident
They want
ladies.
to
They
do
want to
things,
do
and then
things, and then
many of the
many of
women,
the
they
women, they
also
have also
started small
started small
businesses.
businesses.
So
So
far we have
far we have
impacted
impacted
200
200
families
families
in
in
a short
a
span
short
of
span
say
of
two
say two
years time
years
frame,
time frame,
because we
because
really
we really
focus on
focus on
complete
complete
cycle from
cycle from
training
training
to
to
their
their
financial
financial
inclusion,
inclusion, and then
later
later
we also
we also
include them in
include
the
them in the
clubs.
clubs.
So there is a
So there is a
complete
complete
follow-up.
follow-up.
The second
The second
strand
strand
is youth
is youth
development,
development,
and that is
and
where
that
we
is where we
involve the young
involve the young
people from
people
O
from O
levels, A
levels,
levels,
A
like
levels, like
from
from
high
high
school,
school,
college, and
college, and
university
university
to do
to do
community
community
work.
work.
And that
And
is,
that
there are
is, there are
300
300
plus
plus
structured
structured
activities,
activities,
and each
and each
activity is
activity is
focusing on
focusing
some
on
core
some core
value. For
value. For
example, it's
example, it's
empathy, it's
empathy, it's
sharing, it's
sharing, it's
responsibility.
responsibility.
We
We
believe
believe
that
that
being the
being the
citizens of a
citizens of a
country,
country,
each
each
citizen has
citizen
to
has to
understand the
understand the
concept of
concept of
individual
individual
social
social
responsibility.
responsibility.
So
So
we also
we also
believe that
believe
these
that these
students,
students,
once
once
they
they
understand the
understand the
community,
community,
you know,
you know,
in real
in
life
real life,
through real
through
life
real life
interactions,
interactions,
only
only
then,
then,
when in
when in
future they will
future they
be
will
in
be in
leadership
leadership
positions, they will
positions,
be
they will
able
be
to make
able to make
good
good
decisions.
decisions.
They will be
They
able
will
to
be able to
include the
include the
deprived of the
deprived of the
society.
society.
So these
So these
students
students
again work
again work
on
on
activities
activities
related to
related to
health,
health,
out of school
out of school
children's
children's
education,
education,
on food
on food
security,
security,
global
global
peace,
peace,
advocacy
advocacy
of
of
certain core
certain core
values.
values.
They
They
also
also
advocate
advocate
a
the
certain
certain
sustainable
sustainable
development
development
goals,
goals,
and
and
they are
they
also
are also
involved in
involved in
environment.
environment.
Environmental
Sustainability
sustainability is
is
our
our
third
third
strand
strand
also that we
also that
work
we work
on very
on very
actively.
actively. And through some enviro track retreats, we hold two kind of environmental events. There are environmental retreats, which involve hiking, camping, cleaning, through different kind of activities. And the students, they are involved into long-term environmental pledges and promises. The second strand related to environment is environmental sustainability advocacy. And again, that is where we help, we want the students to spread this awareness of environmental responsibility. These are the areas that I'm working with my team, and I'm so glad that in very short span of time, they have already enrolled 500 students in this program, and they have graduated 500 programs over 3 years time span. They have graduated, and they are now part of more volunteering organizations, and some of them have started volunteering ventures also. Our team was also in the organization NGO was awarded by the President of Pakistan for the level of contribution that we're doing. So we are open to any kind of collaboration, coalition, whether it comes of research or in these areas, or if there is anything that where we can combine our efforts and energies and our visions online, even when we are away, because in this era of connectivity, distances are not a problem. So that's all about me. Thank you very much for your patience and for listening.
So our all speakers are finished. I think I believe all speakers are finished their speeches. If you want anyone, they can present their ideas or anything. Any others?
Meanwhile, I would like to share a few clips from the activities that we're doing. If you allow, we can watch few clips.
Yes, Dr. Syed, should I play a few clips? It's actually two of them.
Okay, dear. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It doesn't seem to be available. So we will go back to our exchanging the views. Anybody who wants to share their views, like Dr. Syed said, please go ahead. Anybody who has some other idea to present, please go ahead. Agnes wanted to talk then.
No, we're just trying to implement a new program with the youth. Yeah, we're trying to implement a new program. It's called agriculture. Like Queen Mother Nina was saying, food security, because right now we have a shortage of food because nobody is taking interest in agriculture. And agriculture is the most important thing right now.
Dr. Syed, if you please mute your side. Because there's a lot of noise.
We are implementing agriculture. So if anybody has any idea on agriculture, they should let us know. We are very much interested in that as well.
Okay. Do we have any response on that?
Right. I would like to say something here, Agnes. In Pakistan, we have a lot of stunting issue among children as well as among women. So in certain borderline villages with one of our neighbor countries, we noticed that there is a lot of stunting among even young school-going children. And one of the reasons is that during the harsh weather, usually, the agriculture definitely cannot take place. And the families are forced to remain inside their homes, and whatever food that they have stored, they only utilize that. And that usually is not good enough to meet the nutritional needs of these children as well as women. And that's why there is this issue. However, we also noticed.
They are not audible. Sorry, not audible.
Am I
Am I
audible
audible
now?
now?
Now okay. Now okay.
Okay. So
Okay. So
related to
related to
Agnes,
Agnes,
area
area
of
of
work,
work,
which is
which is
related to food
related to food
security and all,
security and all,
I was
I
actually
was actually
talking
talking
about
about
our
our
experience in
experience in
Pakistan,
Pakistan,
that we
that we
are
are
among the
among the
first
first
four
four
countries where
countries where
stunting is
stunting is
dangerously,
dangerously,
stunting
stunting
rate
rate
is
is
quite high
quite high
among children,
among children,
especially as
especially
well as
as well
among
as
women.
among women.
So there
So
are
there
some
are some
borderline
borderline
villages,
villages,
on
on
the
the
border
border
of
of
one
one
of
of
our
our
neighboring
neighboring
countries.
countries.
We did a
We did a
research and we
research and we
found out
found out
that there
that
is
there
a
is a
high,
high,
rate of
rate of
stunting
stunting
among
among
children
children
and
and
women
women
due
due
to
to
malnutrition.
malnutrition.
Because
Because
during
during harsh
harsh
weather,
weather,
they
they
have to be confined
in their
in their
homes,
homes,
and
and
whatever food
whatever
that they
food
have
that they have
stored
stored
is not
is not
sufficient to
sufficient
meet
to
their
meet their
nutritional
nutritional
needs.
needs.
And that is
And
what
that is what
results in
results in
stunting and
stunting and
malnutrition
malnutrition
and lots of
and lots
other
of other
allied
allied
issues.
issues.
So that's
So
all
that's
about
all
me.
about me.
Thank you very
Thank
much
you very much
for
for
your
your
patience and for
patience and for
listening.
listening.